Welcome to a journey into the shadows of your mind, where we uncover the creepy crawlies hiding under the bed of your subconscious. Today, we're diving into the eerie world of intimacy fears, that thing that makes you sweat more than a pedophile in a Chuck E. Cheese. Brace yourself for some dark and twisted tales that might just hit close to home, like really close, maybe uncomfortably close. This is Alex. Alex is like that super hot friend who everyone wants to date, you know, the one with the perfect Instagram feed and a smile that could launch 1,000 ships. They've got the career, the apartment, the whole shebang. But guess what? Alex is terrified of intimacy, like truly, deeply scared. They'd rather eat a bowl of nails than cuddle on a rainy Sunday. See, Alex is a pro at keeping things surface level. They're all about that casual vibe, you know, like a ghost that occasionally haunts your DMs, but never actually commits to a haunting schedule. They're charming, funny, and always down for a good time, as long as that good time doesn't involve sharing their deepest fears or, God forbid, their Netflix password. What people don't see is the wall Alex has built around their heart, a wall higher than Trump could ever dream of. It's a fortress of sarcasm, carefully constructed to keep everyone at arm's length. But hey, who needs real connections when you have a curated online persona, right? Right? So, picture this. Alex is on a date, like an actual date with a human being who breathes and has feelings. It's going, okay. The conversation is flowing, the wine is flowing even faster, and then bam! The date asks Alex about their childhood. Panic, sweaty palms, an overwhelming urge to fake a seizure. Alex can practically hear their inner monologue screaming, "Abort mission! Abort mission!" See, deep conversations are to Alex what garlic is to a vampire. They're terrifying, life-draining, and best avoided at all costs. They'd rather discuss the intricacies of their favorite cereal brand for hours than delve into the messy world of emotions. So, what does Alex do? They deflect, they distract. They whip out their phone and pretend to have an urgent work email about something totally made up. Anything to avoid revealing the vulnerability that lies beneath the surface. Okay, let's talk about physical touch. You know, that thing that normal people do to show affection? Yeah, Alex isn't about that life. Hugs? They'd rather walk barefoot over Legos. Hand-holding? Please, Alex hasn't held hands since they were forced to in kindergarten. It's not that Alex is completely heartless, okay, maybe a little heartless, but it's more like they're allergic to physical intimacy. Like, their body breaks out in hives at the mere thought of someone breaching their personal space bubble. Imagine a force field around Alex, a force field powered by years of repressed emotions and a healthy dose of commitment issues. It's like their own personal keep-out sign, written in bold, flashing neon lights. So if you ever see Alex in public and you're thinking about giving them a friendly pat on the back, just don't. Chapter 4. Sabotage the Alex Way. Now here's where things get really interesting. Let's say by some miracle, someone manages to break through Alex's carefully constructed walls. They're patient, they're understanding, they even laugh at Alex's jokes, even the really bad ones. Alarm bells start ringing in Alex's head. This is it. This is the moment they've been dreading. Things are getting real, too real. Time to activate self-sabotage mode. It starts subtly at first. Maybe Alex forgets important dates, picks fights over nothing, or suddenly becomes obsessed with their pet goldfish. They're like a walking, talking red flag factory, churning out warning signs faster than you can say attachment issues. It's a defense mechanism, really, a way to protect themselves from the terrifying possibility of getting hurt. Because if they're the one who pushes everyone away, they can't get hurt. Right? Right? Chapter 5. Vulnerability, Alex's Kryptonite. Vulnerability, it's the kryptonite to Alex's Superman, the garlic to their vampire, you get the picture. It's the one thing they fear more than anything else in the world. Opening up to someone, letting them see the real Alex, flaws and all. That's like asking them to walk naked through a high school cafeteria during lunch period. It's just not happening. See, Alex has this belief, this deep-seated fear, that if they let someone truly see them, they'll be rejected. They'll be deemed unlovable, unworthy of affection. So they keep their heart locked away, guarded by a three-headed dog named sarcasm, avoidance, and fear of commitment. Chapter 6. Swipe right for commitment issues. Casual relationships, the holy grail for commitment phobes like Alex. They're like the microwave dinners of dating, quick, convenient, and no messy leftovers. Alex is a pro at the casual hookup. They've got the whole emotionally unavailable thing down to a science. They're like a ninja sneaking in and out of people's lives before they even have a chance to ask for their last name. Why bother with the emotional roller coaster of a real relationship when you can have your fun and then ghost them before breakfast, right? It's the perfect way to avoid all the icky, sticky feelings that come with intimacy. Plus, think of all the time Alex saves by not having to meet their partner's parents or remember their birthday. It's a win-win situation. Well, at least for Alex. Chapter 7. Baby steps and a whole lot of therapy. But here's the thing about walls. They eventually crumble. And one day, Alex wakes up and realizes they're tired of living in their self-made emotional prison. Maybe it's a near-death experience, a therapy session gone right, or maybe they just finally watched The Notebook and realized what they're missing out on. Whatever the reason, Alex decides to make a change. They start small. They try opening up to a friend. They dip their toes into the terrifying waters of vulnerability. They even go on a date without planning their escape route in advance. It's a process, a journey filled with setbacks and awkward moments. But slowly, painstakingly, Alex starts to chip away at the wall around their heart. And you know what? It's terrifying, but it's also kind of liberating. Outro. So, are you afraid of intimacy? And there you have it, 7 signs you might have a fear of intimacy. If you saw yourself in any of these stories, don't worry, you're not alone. Remember, the first step to overcoming any fear is recognizing it. So, congrats on taking that first step. Now go forth and conquer those intimacy demons. Or, just watch another one of my videos. That works too.